Hey Hylians, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. So on the last episode we did some things around Skyloft and around the sky, and basically had a kind of a little catch-up side questy thing, kinda. We picked up a few things that we needed from Goddess Cubes and stuff. Goddess Tubes? Don't know what that was. But now we're actually continuing on with what I wanted to do last time before I got completely sidetracked, which is going back down to the surface, and we're going to be going back to Faron. Also, I thought I'd start back up here because I love this area. It's so pretty. Anyway, we're going to completely leave that area that is so pretty straight away, and we're going to head back to Faron because we need to go back to the Sealed Temple and finally activate the, what's it called, the Gate of Time. And like I said at the end of last episode, I completely forgot that that was the reason we were getting the flames to power up the Master Sword. I just completely forgot that was the reason we were doing it. But we're finally actually going to do this, so let's head on back. It's here? Yeah, here. Let's go Sealed Grounds. Send to this area. Yes, please. And we go. Oh! This is looking a little bit different. Who's... Huh? Okay. Someone's been busy. Someone's been, I'm guessing, a busy boy. I don't think the old lady's gonna be out here doing whatever this is. I also, until just now, forgot that Groose was down here. It's been a while. It's been quite a while since we've been down here. Here we are. Ah, your sword. There can be no doubt. The sacred flames that purify that blade. Well done, Link. That sword holds tremendous power. That one is a sacred force. It is a divine power left to us by the gods of old. The same power that is spoken of in the Ballad of the Goddess. To look upon it, to look upon you is to see the same great power now flowing through you and your sword you carry. Link, you must now open the Gate of Time. Now that the sacred force dwells within your blade, strike the Gate of Time with a skyward strike, and you will surely awaken. It will surely awaken. You are wide awake. You had a nap last episode. Climb onto the pedestal and show the gate your sword power. I'm reading wrong. Hi, Groose. Yo, Link, saw the rail tracks I put up outside? What's it for? You'll see before long. Keep your secrets, then. Keep them. I'm gonna save quickly before we, awaken the Gate of Time, even though I saved not long ago. Always good to save. Always good. Okay, so let's get up here. Also, the Gate of Time looks so pretty. Even before it's open. Uh-oh. Oh, no, 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 no. No, I fear the seal has given way again. That terrible beast is awakening even as we speak. It is likely that the monster reacted to your secret power given off by your sword. I wish it had not happened, but there was no other way. Okay, Link, you must imprison the imprisoned again. No, she didn't say it like that, but she pretty much did, and it was better saying imprisoned, imprisoned. It made me laugh. This is what I've been waiting for. It's time to break out the new toy. Trust me, that flabby bag of teeth doesn't stand a chance. Well, what are you waiting for? I'm heading out there. Bruce away. So that might have been a good decision. Got the word out. Good decision to save there, because I completely forgot this was going to happen. Hey, Link! Try not to drool on your shirt as you stare at this amazing super weapon I've been working on. I call it the Gruesinator. Leaves you speechless, doesn't it? That's only natural. You wouldn't believe how much time I put into building this beauty. Here, check it out. First, I got the fences cluttering the area out of the way. Then I laid down the rails for her to run on. All by myself, of course. Good job, boy. Good job, Groose. Good boy. I don't know what came over me. I had no clue. I had the talent to make something like this, you know? Anyhow, you just tell me where you want me to place my shots and I'll have them hurling at the ugly monster. I don't care how beefy you are. Bound to stumble a few times after taking one of my big bombs to the body. Hang on though. That monster showed his smidge smoke. I'm reading that. That monster showed up a smidge there we go. A smidge sooner. There's a few final adjustments I gotta make before I can move on the rails I've put down. I'll call you when she's ready. Okay. But for now, our main goal is to not lose heart, so yes, I am using this. Wow, me actually using the sailcloth for once? And we're going to do our job and kill this thing. Look at that. Seems like the ugly friend grew himself a pair of hands. Great timing. I hope it knows how to catch because my machine has a mean right arm. While she's all loaded up, I'll let you know. Until then, do what you need to do. So yes, the imprisoned has grown a few hands. Oh no, I've forgotten how to use my sword apparently. Yeah, you know what? Screw that. I'm leaving. Woo! So yeah, the imprisoned, this is our second time fighting him, and now he has arms. Arms that he can use to climb higher. So good job we got that air to go up. Hey Link, the machine's all loaded, ready to smash. Sadly, you didn't make it into smash, my friend. If that flabby sack of teeth tries to climb up the wall, I can blast it off from here. Okay, so Groose can actually help us, and I freaking love this. It's time for Groose to explode into action. That would have been such a freaking good line for him in Smash. Sorry. Adjust the machine's position with L and aim. Once you finish, press R or ZR to launch the bomb. Let's go. Simple stuff. So we're gonna shoot him in the face. There. That should be it, right? There we go. Okay. Where am I? Where am I? Okay, so he's falling down. Well, he's letting go. We're gonna come here and just go boo, boo, boo. Get him out of the way. One round done. I'm guessing this is also gonna be 3 rounds. Like it was before. It's pretty much exactly the same as it was the first time. It's just, will I take these out with this? Probably, but that doesn't look like it'd be quick and easy. So yeah. It's pretty much exactly the same as it was before. Except now he has arms. And now we have Groose, so... Groose, my boy, I wanted you to just shoot this dude. Have fun, shoot him. You do not even need... I give you permission to not have my permission to shoot him in the face with bombs. You can just do it. You can just do it. Have fun. I love Bruce. I want him to have the most fun he can. He's doing his best. Anyway, that stunned him. So we can come up here and go boo 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 before he knocks us off. With the sound effects, of course. And he is now going to go up, so let's head up here. A lot of people hate the imprisoned fights, and I really understand why. They're not the most complicated, and they're not the most, I guess, difficult. They're very easy, but they're fun. I like them. They're simple. They're just a little fun bit in between. There is, I believe, another one, unless it got removed. I don't know. Maybe it did in the HD version. But there is a third battle. So maybe we'll see it again? I'm pretty sure, yeah. They're not going to get rid of that one, because that's the cool one. That happens at some point. Don't exactly remember when. But we'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, we did it. He's going kabooey now. Told you. So, second time the prison is all done. We're gonna seal him away. And I know I already spoiled it, but yeah. It's not the last time we'll see him. Definitely won't be the last time we'll see him. So, where are we? Now, Link. Strike the ceiling spike with the Skyward strike and restore the seal. Yes. Okay. Let's do this. Skyward strike on the ceiling spike. Hello? There we go. It wouldn't let me do the diagonal. It's a sideways hourglass. Wonderful. We kicked his butt again. Does he even have a butt? Nice work, Link. Of course you couldn't have done it without me, but no need to thank Bruce. I know I saved your tail. Now let's get that Gate of Time thing up and running. I'll go ahead. I love Bruce. How can some people not like that man? He's a beautiful, amazing, funny boy. I love him. I know he's kind of that, like, douchey character arc. But he's a douchey character with a heart of gold, and I love him. Very Linebeck vibes as well, like basically the douchey character that ends up being your best friend. I love it. I love when Zelda games have those characters. It makes me happy. Kind of like Rivali, but Rivali's definitely bottom tier. Bruce and Linebeck beat him on douchey characters that people love, in my opinion. Anyway. You have my thanks, Link. As do you, Bruce. I do not wish to dwell on what may happen if the two hadn't been here. Aw, you give us too much credit, Granny. You were the one who got me to stop feeling sorry for myself and put my energy into doing something what could actually help. I did what was necessary to get you to realize your full potential. Link, you must wonder just what it is you've been fighting out there in the Great Pit. There is much I could tell you, but suffice to say, it is the root of all evil we face. When you pass through the Gate of Time, you shall learn more. We may seal it and reseal it into its prison 1,000 times, but it will always shatter the bonds and confine it. Such is its awesome power. It is awesome and radical, dude. We may destroy it at its source or suffer the fate again. There is no time to lose. Hit the gate with a skyward strike. Come on already. Charge that sword of yours with that sacred force stuff Granny was talking about and zap the gate of time. Right, Granny? Indeed. Now, Link, go. Go to the gate. We will do just that. Do not fear it. This is what we have waited for. At long last, the Gate of Time has been reactivated. Standing before you is the path that transcends the flow of time. It is a portal to the past, to the very place where Zelda now waits. Go bravely, Link. If everything is I suspect, the reunion with Zelda you fought so hard for lies beyond this gate. Nah, don't worry about me. I'm gonna be hanging back here, Link. That stupid monster doesn't know when to quit, and Granny here keeps yapping on about how we'll never know when it might be free again. Someone's gotta stick around and guard the place. Might as well be me. Besides, if I'm not here, who's gonna look out for old girl? And you know what? Nah, forget it. When you see Zelda, tell her I said, "What's up?" Well, the sealed temple is really the temple of Hylia. We have gone back in time. How many years? I am not exactly sure, but a long, long time ago. And while we're here, this seems like the best time to mention this. When I first played this game, when it first came out, my impression of the Gate of Time was it was some type of magic, like some weird magic portal. But now, I mean, it definitely doesn't look magic, but I always kind of assumed it was some weird magic. I am pretty sure this is supposed to be some weird Sheikah technology, because it's the same colors, it comes, like, it forms in a very, very similar way to some stuff we see in Breath of the Wild. The Sheikah, if this was made by them, jeez. They were insane with their magic. Their magic technology. I guess it is kind of that border magic technology. It's, yeah, it's kind of technology with how it looks and works, but it's still magical. The best kind of magical technology. Anyway, Impa's here, so let's give her a little talk, see what's up. Bruce asked to see what's up to everyone, not just Zelda. I'm making that up, but whatever. At last, I've been expecting you, Link. You are doubtless overwhelmed, so I will explain things as simply as I can. This is the Temple of Hylia, though it will be known as the Sealed Temple sometime in the future. You stand in the past, ages before your own time. Here, the goddess Hylia has only just sealed away demise. And little time has passed now, since the goddess sent the outcropping of rock into the sky that would one day become known as Skyloft. It is true to its name. You have passed through the Gate of Time to an era in the distant past. You will have many questions, but for now, you must proceed back through the great doors behind you. It is there that the person you risked your life and blood to defend awaits you. You've come so far, Link. I'm glad you made it. I imagine Impa filled you in on everything. We've travelled very far from home, to the distant past. In this era, the wounds inflicted on the land during the battle between the goddess and the demon king known as Demise have not yet healed. All the fairy tales about the war we had growing up in Skyloft, incredible as it may seem, they appear to be all too real. I think it's time you learnt the whole story. Let me try to explain. The old gods created a supreme power that they gave anyone who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They called it the Triforce. In his thirst to make the world his own, Demise readied a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by any force. The goddess feared for her people. She used her power to send both of them and the Triforce into the sky on a slice of earth she cut away from the land. This floating rock in the sky became a new home for our people. In time, it became known as Skyloft. After a long and fierce battle, The goddess Hylia succeeded in sealing away demise. However, soon after the Demon King was imprisoned, it became clear that the seal would not hold long against the fearsome power. Hylia had suffered grave injuries in her battle with the Demon King. She knew that if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all beings of this land. In order to put an end to the Demon King, Hylia devised two separate plans and set them both in motion. First, she created Phi. She made the spirit that resides in your sword to serve a single purpose: to assist her chosen hero on her mission. His mission. Her second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul into a body of a mortal. She made this sacrifice, as you have likely guessed, so that the supreme power created by the old gods could one day be used. For while the supreme power of the Triforce was created by gods, all of its power can never be wielded by one. Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine powers and her immortal form. You've probably figured it out by now, haven't you, Link? You are the chosen hero. And I, Zelda, am the goddess reborn as a mortal. The day of the ceremony, Girahim's tornado tossed me out of the sky and down to the world below. I was nearly captured by demonic forces, but I was rescued at the last moment by an old woman who lives in the sacred grounds. I had no memory at all of my existence as Hylia, but she explained it to me. She helped me remember who I was and what I had to do. I set out to pray at the goddess statues located in each temple across the land. Each statue stirred up memories within me. After I visited them all, Impa, an agent of the goddess, led me here to the past. All of this is a part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of demise. Stripped of his physical form by the seal that binds him, he takes the shape of an abomination. But even in this hideous state, he's more than capable of devouring this land if we let him to do what he desires. We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprisons him at any cost. That is why I intend to remain here, in this time and place, to sustain the seal as best as I can. As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our own time. I must remain the seal that that I created so long ago, and keep it strong for as long as I am able. With the memories of my former life returning to me, I can see now that this is my purpose. Link. The goddess created Phi and the great blade that she is a part of for a very specific reason. For the task of standing against demise in the monstrous form he now assumes rests solely on your shoulders. back in our own time. You've already driven him back into his prison twice now. I can't thank you enough for that, Link. During your long journey, you've grown so much. You've learnt wisdom from solving devious puzzles and traps. You've gained power by honing those tempering both yourself and your sword. And you've overcome trials set before you by the goddess. You found true courage. Now that those qualities reside in you, you are worthy of wielding the power of the old gods left behind for our kind. You can claim the Triforce. Valiant hero, you have endured many hardships and journeyed far in your quest to reach this place. Along your travels you have found wisdom, power and courage, and for this I shall bless your sword with the goddess's power. May it give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abomination that threatens this land. The mark you see upon the back of your hand is proof that you are the hero of legend, and that within you dwells sacred power. It is the mark of the Triforce. Stand, Link. Draw your sword. The goddess has blessed your blade, and the Master Sword has at last achieved its ultimate form. The sword is now imbued with the mystical power to drive back demons, and only Link may wield it. Link, before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. You see, the mark of the Triforce on your hand is a symbol of the greatest power in this world. If you can obtain the actual Triforce, we will have the power to vanquish demise once and for all. The problem is, among the countless souls of this world, only a select few, those with an unbreakable spirit, can wield its might. It's impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce, but I have a theory of my own. The gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use its power. Somehow, I think that they may have been their own way of giving hope to all the mortal beings of the land. Which brings us back to you. To face demise and give the land hope, the goddess Hylia needed someone with an unbreakable spirit that someone was you, Link. But spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself, so that you could wield the supreme power. And so Hylia, and so I knew that if it meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself headfirst into any danger, without even a moment's doubt. I used you. I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all of this, Link. But you have to understand, This is a war, and the fate of the land hangs in the balance. I need your strength to tip the scale in our favor. All that may be well-intentioned and true, but it doesn't mean it's right, and it doesn't excuse my actions. But I'm prepared to pay the price for what I've done. To ensure that the seal holds, I will remain here in this time, deep in sleep, for thousands of years. Link, I can't say it enough. I'm so sorry for the way I had to involve you in this. But until my memory of things before our lifetime returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Before all of this, I was happy just spending my days hanging around with you in Skyloft. I wanted that feeling to last forever. While it's true that I am Hylia reborn, I am still my father's daughter and your friend. I'm still your Zelda. When Demise is finally gone, there will be no more need for the seal that binds him, and then I'll be able to wake up. So I'm going to ask you a favor, Sleepyhead. Ever since we were kids, I'd always be the one to wake you up when you slept in. At this time, when all of this is over, will you come and wake me up? I promise I'm not crying. That cutscene hits me so hard. It's so emotional. It just, it makes me so happy, so sad. It's so cool to just kind of hear Zelda's kind of thoughts of what it must be like to have all those memories of her past life open up to her. Finding out that you're a goddess, like, reborn, that you essentially started this by kind of doing what you did. There's so many little things. I love it so much. Hey, Impa. I see you've said goodbye. Now you must keep your promise you made her. You must find the Triforce. Return to your time. There is work to be done there. Do not fear for Zelda. I will watch over her here. Go now and fulfill your destiny. So there's nothing else we can do here in this current time, so let's head back. See if anyone else has anything to say to us. So you've returned. Then you know everything. On the other side of that gate, Zelda waits, suspended in sleep without end. But do not despair, for she is still alive and well. True, the legend, the Triforce, is the one thing with the power to vanquish demise. It is thought to have been hidden within Skyloft by the goddesses. Sadly, that is all we know of where it rests. All other clues to its whereabouts have been lost to the ages. Link, you have likely come to the same conclusion, but I will spell it out the same. The key to finding the Triforce must be in Skyloft. Go now, Link. Find the Triforce.
Whoa there, hold up! Link, there's something I've got to tell you. So, Zelda, how's she holding up? Was she okay? Let's be honest with him. She's good, but she's kinda been asleep for thousands of years. That's terrible. That'd be so hard for the poor girl. But you're gonna do something about this mess, right? Of course. Like, I've made up my mind. I'm not going back. I'm staying right here with Granny. Don't look so bummed out. Do I look sad? Nah. I'm doing what I want to do. I don't know how to explain it. I just got this feeling in my belly that there's work to be done here. Someone's gotta watch over the big ugly monster, and someone's gotta make sure Granny's doing alright. It ain't action-packed as what you're doing, but maybe this is my destiny. Know what I mean? Besides, it's not so bad here. Living up in the sky was okay, I guess, but don't you just love the way it smells down here? What? That's not weird to say. Check it out. Zelda and Granny have brought life back to this land. I bet even when the weakest sapling could grow into the beast of a tree in soil like this, it brightened this place up a little too. I mean, sure, it'd take a few years for one to grow, but as far as I'm concerned, I got nothing but time. It's weird to say out loud, but that's just how I feel right now. So yeah, you know, when you get back to Skyloft, do me a favor and let people know I'm doing okay down here. Falling and Stretch might get a little emotional since they look up to me, but you tell them I'm happy, okay? Thanks, Link. So everyone's kind of having their own little emotional moments. Oh, I love this game. I love this game so much. I love its story, I love its characters, I love its music. It's definitely not perfect. It definitely has some little things that are kind of like, ugh, why is this done like this? But yeah. And obviously, I showed you guys this earlier. That's Zelda. The first time I played this game, I remember walking up here after the first time talking with the old woman, and I saw this was cracked open, so I looked through it and I saw this and I thought, wow, that's weird. I'm guessing that'll be important later. It's kind of amazing just how important that thing is, and I never knew it until so much later. I love that it's there, that you can see Zelda, that she's sleeping in there and you don't even know it's her for so long. I love it. It's so small. It's they didn't need to have the door cracked open, but having it cracked open, having you be able to see what would eventually be revealed to be Zelda sleeping in the crystal, it just kind of adds to the emotional weight of it. I love it so much. But anyway, we have been playing for quite a long time today, and we're probably all feeling a little emotional after that cutscene. It's definitely a good one. So today, well, now is a good place, I feel, to finish off
today's episode. So, thank you all for watching all the way to the end of today's video. I hope you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!